Family Health Matters, presented by IHP Medical Group.
Every January, we promise ourselves this will be the year we finally get healthy, more exercise, better sleep, less stress. But by spring, busy schedules, fatigue, and everyday life often get in the way. So why is it so hard to stay consistent? And what does healthy really look like from a medical perspective? Tonight on Family Health Matters, we're breaking down the science behind sustainable goals, from sleep and stress to heart health and small changes that make a big impact, and how families can support each other in building habits that last all year long. Dr. Jim Pecksock from IHP chats with us.
Everybody's got a little bit of a different background and different mindset and different approach. But in general, I feel like we're all more motivated right when we start out something. But a couple weeks in, you lose a little bit of steam, you lose a little bit of novelty. And what was easy at first to do kind of doesn't become a habit because you burn out early and then kind of fizzles out as you run out of motivation.
So what does a healthy goal actually look like from a medical perspective?
I think a medical perspective, in my opinion, is pretty similar to a life perspective. I think taking care of your body, same way you kind of take care of your house. I think that same mindset of, taking care of things as they come up, choosing small goals and going from there is important. So if you talk about health and what a good goal would be, I think breaking it down into going to the doctor is a good first step. Taking your medicines every day is also important. Just paying attention to what you eat and getting a little bit of exercise. It doesn't have to be super complicated, but just a little bit of small goals and small effort over time makes a big difference.
How important is sleep when it comes to overall health and sticking to new routines? Dr. Pecksock says it's very important.
For mental health, for happiness, I feel like I just had a baby not too long ago, and it's a good reminder that sleep is really important. Life always has a way of taking it from you, but making sure you can try to get at least like 7 hours is the goal. More is better, getting closer to 8 is good, but if you don't have sleep, then your body kind of runs stressed. It can increase your cortisol, which increases your stress levels, can be hard on your heart, hard on your blood sugar. Just your mental health, I think, is the biggest part of overall health that's impacted. That impacts motivation, happiness, grumpiness. I know I get grumpy if I don't sleep enough too, so it's kind of impacts the big picture.
What role does stress management play in long-term health? Dr. Pecksock says that our minds do a really good job of paying attention to what we think and what we feel is most important.
When we have big life stressors, like death of a family member, car broken down, you can't get to work stress, things that you deal with every day, that's at the front of your mind, and it's really hard to pay attention to everything else, like remember to change your car's oil or mowing the yard or doing yard work. And I think that same kind of mindset, just like we talked about healthcare goals being similar to regular goals, same mindset kind of carries over into your health, where if you have a lot of stress going on in your life, it's hard to do the little things that don't seem important in the moment but are going to make a big difference 5 or 10 years down the line.
How can people improve their heart health without completely overhauling their lifestyle? Big
change is really hard to sustain. Life's a marathon, not a sprint, so making some small changes over time is really important. So a good, easy goal, if you can do something to get out of breath every day for 5 to 10 minutes, that gets you a pretty good benefit to your cardiovascular health. So anything where you're kind of huffing and puffing a little bit, just a little bit hard to maintain a conversation. So here on Guam, that's easy. It's a pretty hilly place and it's hot. So if you walk outside and find a hill for 10 minutes, that's all you need to do.
And if there is anything Dr. Pecksock would like to let those watching know?
I'm a little biased too as a doctor, but I think it's a really good time, especially the annual visit, to come into the doctor without like a clear goal in mind. So not necessarily for a rash that's bothering you or for some hip pain or something that's bothering you, but just to go in and talk about your overall health. I think some of those unstructured conversations are where you end up talking about like smoking cessation and strategies to help reduce smoking, talking about diet, and then catching things early too. Catching diabetes early is really important. The best way to do that is with screening labs.
If you need to see a doctor or have any questions about your overall health, you can go to ihpmedicalgroup.com. With Family Health Matters, I'm Jonagan Charfres.
Family Health Matters, presented by IHP Medical Group.
So that's going to do it for this week's episode of Health, Home, and Lifestyle. Thank you as always for watching. We really appreciate it. And for everybody that contributed to this wonderful show, thank you. And remember, check out all of our past episodes on our archive at youtube.com/KUM News. I'm Jason Salas. Live healthy, Guam. We'll see you next time.